Cartier. Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I can whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn that whole top float to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
Once called Carolinas Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
70 Rangers.
Looking to throw right away. And his first pass falls incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Milton gonna throw again here, second and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Milton now on third down. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
19 Lions, 18, Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. Sends this to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
It's your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go, set. Hiking 18.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So they'll decline this and take the result. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Riggs.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
60 Eagles.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He got it! Interception! Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
18, deputy.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
18, 5 in. Cowboy 8. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Okay, ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Ready, go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cougar 19.
Here's Milton. Brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They draw it up for him. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sacks, take go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Oh, he loses the football. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on pimp between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys take over as they intercept it for the third time in just our opening quarter.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Here we go.
Now Milton to throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. It's a laugher so far, 24-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second down behind the sticks.
60 Eagles.
To throw, Milton. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
79, Mustang 19, Bronco.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. Fair catch made here at the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running once more with Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the leg quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
By a man, he's in the clear. Still fighting forward. To the house, touchdown Carolina! The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Looks like the Cowboys got it! Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! He's at the 30! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Hold it ready.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. He's going to push one deep down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys ballooning the first half lead even further. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Panthers 6. Jason Aubrey.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Legentz with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And they'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back.
And they pick him off again! And the Cowboys have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions, and like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, Dallas.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Blue gets the handoff. Let's attack him. He's still going. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Line up the design keeper. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Aubrey puts it through. The big lead gets even larger, Brock, before halftime.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Legentz with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got...
And he's not gonna escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Ready. 18. Cowboys. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Here's a design run. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Operating now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Shut up! 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Gordon Brooks here to start the half. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and short here, trying to pass. The throw right side, caught by Njoku. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Going for it with Brooks. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st down, play action. Lost control of another one. And they scoop it up. Time to push to the line. He did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Big gain downfield. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals.
Pass play coming here. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. 4th and forever coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 4th and forever coming up.
Here we go, let's go.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. Gets his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
It's a gain of
So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're throwing it. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Wow, it's free again! And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So now from further back, another try. Here's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Everything has been working for them, Brock. One of their best games all around in a long while. And now that includes special teams as those guys take it to the house.
This is just a good old-fashioned game of add-on, and he never gave his offense a shot. He wanted to do it himself, making sure the special teams got their chance to play a little add-on.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. A field-flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
70 Lions. Check up.
Third down run with Brooks. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down.
A 4-yard loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Cowboys 43, Panthers 19.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
We'll draw it up for him. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.